from Amazon to 12 by 2 at 100 feet. Now this lasted me for about 14 of the lights, so I needed a little bit extra more than that, but I had some available here at the house. So, and again, we're going to be using the E12 socket. This one I also got at Amazon. I got the one that screws on. This one's a lot. This will be an E12 bulb. This one's, it's just an LED E12 bulb. Thing I got off of Amazon were these connectors. These are the connectors that I was telling everybody about. So you have your male and you have your female end. Put these two together, get the correct one. You want to make sure you get this one. I also got this off of Amazon. And then two pool noodles. These I also got on Amazon because they were cheaper. Now I try to paint these, and I don't know if you guys could tell in the video, but they started flaking off with the paint. So I'm gonna try. They were just old or what, but I got them in a pack of 30 off of Amazon. So that's why I went with Amazon on those. On Home Depot of where to get these supplies. As far as this stuff is how I mounted it up to the roof. This is a flex core on it with a sheet over it for protection or weatherproofing. Okay, I'm using this one because I bought quite a bit of them, but this one actually came damaged. So I don't have a good one to show you. I used my other good one with the white light for inside. So I'm just using this one as the test to show everybody because everybody's been asking for it. So same thing, here's the LED, the bulb was on top of here. So we'll go ahead and pull this off and take out that little LED. We want to squeeze it on one side and pop it out, just like that, okay? And then we will pull on these little wires, pops it off. Then we use a little screwdriver. I forgot to show this, but yeah, it's a small little screwdriver. And right here it has this little tab to prevent it from sliding. So we just get underneath the LED, pop it up, and push it with your thumb. Slide it off. And this is where we're going to drill the hole. This is my drill bits. I'm using the 3/4 right there in order to fit that socket in there. So I'm going to drill it right in the center. Nice, and there's the hole. Might have to open it up just a little bit. Just go around like that. Maybe. Sometimes their plastics are a little bit different, so some of them I can get in there without doing that. Some of them I have to actually do that. So take off the little cap, get it from the bottom. We're gonna just twist it and screw it in like a light bulb. All right. Okay, now we screw this on top. Like that. And there it is. Okay. See it here. I already have the wire through it. See on the side. And the other wire is all the way, and this is going to go into the actual light socket. We're going to remove this, and the way to remove it is that little screwdriver we used before. There's 2 screws in here we have to remove. Like so. There's one. And it's just a little cap that's on top of this. Just a little cover. Basically prevents any water or anything getting into it. Okay, there we go. See, that's there. And that, there's a little circuit board on there. We can pull that out. yank them off. We're not going to use this anymore. This is for the low voltage battery powered. And then this little cover, just go ahead and just pops right out. You should just pry underneath it, pop it out. Cool. That's where our cord's gonna go. So I've already put the wire through the pool noodle itself. So this wire is actually a little bit thicker, as you can see. So we'll use that drill to basically open up this little hole just a little bit more. With this one, the step bit. And it's gonna go up to the 5/16. Very easy. A little larger now. There we go. Wire fits through now. There's the wire. See it? And then we'll grab another piece because it has to go basically in one side and then come out the other to connect to the next light. So in order to do that, we got to make a hole. So I like to line it up with this and just kind of use that bracket piece that's in here and just line it up to the next one. And it'll be perfectly in the center, so it'll be right here. I usually go about maybe an inch or so, about right there. Doesn't have to be perfect. No one's gonna see it from the roof anyway. Just like that. Pretty simple. Same size as the other one, 5/16. There we go. That's now the next hole. So we'll put this, I would say that's about maybe 3 feet in length. Need to, you can make it a little bit wider, but seems to be good. There we go. So now we have 2 of them. Just made a little slit in between so you can see, and I don't know if the camera can pick this up, but usually there's identifying marks on it. So one will have either lettering or white lettering on it. The other one will be clean and smooth. You guys can see that, but you want to make sure that you're matching up the right ones with the right one. Okay, so these two are going to go together, and these two are going to go together. So we got to strip this wire. The wire's so there we go. Find the lettering. There's a lettering on that one. We're going to twist these together. Just like that. And then we'll twist these together. Just like that. Okay. So we can do this one of 2 ways. We can either solder with a soldering iron and connect these two together, or we could do the wire nuts. Now I have the yellow ones. You may need the red ones, just depending on how thick the wall is on this, but typically you just want to connect them. Which one goes to which? Just make sure you match the 2 sides that are marked with the lettering. On one. So you can just do like this. And then you can take this one and do this. Just like that. Take care of those 2. And then we're going to put everything back in. Okay. So how do we have it here? We'll put this on one side, kind of pull it to the other side, bend it a little bit. There it is. So now we have our long side, which is with our tube, and we have another side to connect to the other one. We're going through just like that. All right, so we're going to go to the very end of this where the wire's sticking out on this side here. Okay, I'm going to take off just a little bit. That, and like that. Twist them up. There we go. Now these pins, you see it looks like a little square, whereas the other ones are like a spike. You guys can see the difference. So this is the one for the male end, this is the one for the female end. Okay, and then if you look on here, there's this ridge that goes up. This is how it clicks in. So these two right here are what actually go into the crimper. So if you see here, see those two different slots? It's got a larger one here and a smaller one. Sorry. So with the wire inside it, it'll go like this, and then you can crimp it down, just like that. So it's got to fit that way. So you see the letters? I don't know if you can see this, but there's a number 2 and a number 1. So you got to keep track of which side with the letters you have number 2 or you have it on number 1. If you do it like this, it'll be opposite. So you want to make sure like that, number 2 and that. So we'll get another one of these connectors, and these only go in one way. They only go this way. You can see that little ridge, the little ridge that's on top. It only goes in one way, like that, and it'll click in. If you do it like this, it will not click, it will not stay. It has to be this way. Okay, so if we're gonna have that one on that side, we're gonna put it like this, and then put it in the little crimper. Sometimes you gotta squeeze these. Put it inside the crimper. Just like that. Clamp it down. See that right there? And there it is. So you know if you did it right, is this, where's focus? These two are crimped down onto the wire, and this little spike right here is not. That's when you know you did it right, because now when I insert it in number 2 like this, it'll actually click in there, just like that. See, and now it won't come out. I don't know if you guys heard the click, but yeah, it clicked in there and it won't come off now. Okay, so we'll do the other one the same way. Again, that little spike has to be in line with this one here. So we'll put it like this. Leave the spike alone, don't crimp the spike. Put it in, squeeze it together just a little bit. Like that. Just makes it a little easier to fit on here with the wire. There we go. Wait, you still see the spike, it's away from it. Crimp it. Okay. I did a lot of these, so it makes it look really easy, but I did so many I messed up a lot of them. But those little spikes, as long as they're clean and they're not bent, you're good. And then I'll just stick it in. Alright. Number 1. There it goes. And then push this down. And there it is. We have our male end. Sweet. Cool.